unable for God's permission to move. We are standing, willing and able, waiting on God.
Church, actually, so it wasn't yes.
Yeah, it's that not my will, but thy will be done.
Yeah.
And I don't care if you've been a Christian for 2 or 3 days or for 30 years, there's always that you're human until you die.
Yeah.
And in between now and then, you want to, whatever it be, vices, desires, selfishness. And so, again, the Damascus Road experience, it wasn't just this instantaneous event for me.
Yeah.
It was like, for me personally, it was like getting knocked off a horse and then being like, oh, what happened? And you get back on my horse, like ignoring what's going on over here. I just need to get back up on my horse and like continue on. And so there was like this struggle of like, just wanting to, okay, I'll give up substance abuse, but I'm still not ready to give this up, or I still want to do things my way in this area. And so I can't really point to a specific event. It wouldn't do justice to the story to even attempt to do that. It's been a series of Damascus
Road
events.
experience.
Maybe there was one that was absolutely smacked me in the head, and the rest of them have been kind of like,
like a ripple effect after that.
Ripple effect. Yeah. It's been the Lord's graceful and merciful discipline drawn out over a long period of time. As it says, we're the clay and He's the potter.
Yes.
And so, there's things that have happened in my life and ways that I personally improved that I never even thought that was an issue. I never thought that this area of my life could become beautiful, and it's just amazing beyond belief. And it's been quite a ride, if that's an appropriate terminology to use to describe it.
It's beautiful. But, Now, as I'm listening to your journey with the Lord, it's the Spirit is speaking to my heart and telling me the Damascus Road experience is not just a one-time event. It starts when you have that awakening and awareness of me all the way to the time of your physical death here on earth. So this whole time is like a process. This whole time is like a Damascus Road experience, and He's not going to zap us into it like in a one-shot deal. Otherwise he could kill us. He could
take you right out.
Like He'll take you out. He'll take you and me out.
He's patient.
He's very patient, gentle, loving, and kind. Very compassionate heart. And to think that this powerful being that is more powerful than all this universe, or recently it's been discovered that there are multiverses, like more powerful than anything in all of creation, can snuff us out instantaneously out of existence. And yet He chooses to love us.
Yes.
That's powerful right there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's really, wow, grace right there.
Yes. Grace abounds, and He's just been amazing. I wish at times that I could, just pour out grace back and just be this wonderful person. Try and repay this debt that I could never repay.
Yes.
But like I said, I'm still a sinner, still working on areas of my life. Sometimes you have to, take your hands off and just let Him take over.
Jesus,
and
take the wheel.
Yeah. And so that's been a process for me. It's something I'm learning and applying.
It's beautiful. So, how do you see yourself as a host in this
on
Saved
this
by
show.
Grace? Yeah.
You know, as I was telling the producer,
Yeah.
I was a little nervous going on camera. This would be my first time actually broadcasting to a live audience. But you know, it's an icebreaker for me.
Yeah.
I ultimately would just like to get to where I can maybe go into a little more depth in my
Right.
testimony.
Absolutely.
Share a little more details and,
Oh,
and
yes.
the robustness of the experience.
Yes. Yes.
And segment off specific stories that are relevant to wherever we're at in the progression of this series.
Yes. Yes.
But also, I wanted to maybe incorporate a little bit of Bible study.
Oh,
and
yes.
just, you know, touch on some scriptures that apply to my life, or
Yes.
maybe there's someone out there that's struggling
Mhm.
with something in particular,
Yes. Yeah.
where they'll feel touched by that word, and
Right.
you know, just to allow the grace that I've received to flow through me,
Right. Yeah.
and you know, just touch other people, and hopefully it helps them in an area where they're struggling, where they're suffering.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. There's nothing like keeping it real and like ministering to other people through your hurts, addictions, and hang-ups. You know, just
yes,
like in my case, like I suffered a lot from rejection, being bullied, being called gay or like a freak and blah 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 blah.
Mhm.
And instead of me wanting to be in a group, what happened to me is like I ran away. I'd rather be isolated
yes,
from anyone, distance myself from anyone,
Mhm.
than to be like one of them.
yeah,
So in a way, I created like a fortress, which is false, because later on, and I'm still learning, and I'm not, I'm not there yet. I'm still learning, and I have to learn that fortress is no longer there. That false wall that I erected is no longer there, but that Jesus is now my wall of protection against those that want to hurt me.
yes,
And now I realize that human beings are not my enemies, but it's the spirit that's behind them. And your enemy is not, human being, but, we are struggling against flesh and blood, against the powers and principalities in heavenly places, the demonic, that's why now I've come to realize that I can't blame this person or that person and that person, like, he did this to me, she did this to me. I can't do that anymore, because it's going to be like an endless tirade of accusations, and it will never end,
yeah,
because those demons keep on latching themselves on, to people who eventually crawl into our nerves. If you notice, like, it's not just, once you're done with this person, there's going to be another one,
yeah.
and another one, and
Resentments, guilt. That's how they manipulate.
Thank you.
Referring to
Thank you.
the
Yeah.
demons specifically.
Yeah.
They play on your weaknesses,
Mm-hmm.
and you've got to replace those weaknesses with a godly way of thinking,
Mm-hmm.
and let Jesus come into your heart and let
Yeah.
Him be your strength,
Yeah.
and then you don't have to worry about out manipulating the manipulator. You just put it in God's hands and let Him deal with it in His time.
Maria, did you hear that? That was powerful.
Yeah.
It's very powerful. I just
But not, yeah.
So
Yes, that's really true.
But can you say that again? Like out manipulating? Out manipulating the manipulator.
yes.
Feel guilty.
Well, that's not you, Maria. You know who we're talking about. I'm just
Yes.
kidding.
I
Oh,
definitely do.
Oh my gosh,
Absolutely.
this is how we are here in the social media shows. The only thing that I can tell you is like, just, feel relaxed,
Hmm?
and, just think that you're actually, sharing this with your friends and family, and
And we are behind you.
and we are behind you, and we're listening to your testimony, and we will definitely, well, I'm eagerly anticipating all the Bible studies that you will share with all of us
Cool. Yeah.
here. Yeah.
I'm definitely not an expert, but
No, and you know
Uh,
what? And you know what? Now that I've realized, God isn't looking for experts, but God is looking for people who are open to Him,
yes, available.
available and open to Him, and who will under the command of His breath, when He'll say go, and then you'll just answer, yes, I'll go, Lord.
Yes.
That you're available for His call.
Yeah.
Got a little bit tongue tied over there. So
Well, like I said, I was a little nervous going on camera. It went a little better than maybe what I was expecting. So I appreciate you guys, helping me out, showing me the support,
yeah.
and giving me a platform to share the love and the grace.
Oh, definitely. I mean, as soon as I found out that you also came from the same fellowship, as I did, like I got so excited, and
Yeah.
you and I were from the same group, in church,
Yep.
and it's really awesome. I mean, the world truly is a small village. It's a
It
small
sure is.
village.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so the nice thing about having that small village is we can all help out each other and minister to each other, and that if any of us will fall by the wayside, we're there strong enough not to condemn that person, but to pick up that person and be the hands and feet of Jesus,
Yes.
and tell that person that you are loved and accepted,
Yes.
no matter where you've fallen, or no matter where your mindset is, or even if you have a putty mouth. Because remember that even Isaiah, had a putty mouth.
Mhm.
Isaiah used to cuss a lot.
Yep.
But what did the Lord did to Isaiah? One day Isaiah had a dream, or he thought he was dreaming, but Isaiah was lifted up into the heavenly throne room of God.
Yep.
And God didn't have to say anything. That's the powerful thing. Like in the presence of God, He doesn't have to tell the sinner that, oh, you're a sinner. No.
He just knew.
The sinner sensed that he was in a holy place,
Yes.
that he was in a hallowed ground. And the first thing that Isaiah said, because he had a putty mouth, oh, woe is me, for I am a man of unclean lips.
Yes.
Like, I'm doomed. I'm toast, basically.
Yeah. What have I done?
I'm a toastmaster.
Toastmaster.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm toast. And what did God say? Don't worry, I'm gonna clean you up. Instead of God telling that guy, oh, you have a potty mouth, like,
Yeah.
be gone, like he said, like, calm down, I got this.
I don't remember the
Yeah.
specific details, but did an angel fly over to him and he touched his mouth with a hot coal?
With a first God told the angel to get some hot burning coal.
Yeah.
And he used that coal to
Purify.
the tongue
Yes.
of Isaiah.
Yeah.
But to me, that hot coal, I'm seeing that hot coal now, because there's so many metaphors and allegories in the Old Testament that points to Jesus Christ.
Yes. Yep.
And the only thing that can cleanse us and atone us and make us holy is the blood of Jesus. So I'm seeing that hot coal as Jesus personified.
Yes. Huh?
Yeah. Oh my goodness, Charles. I'm looking forward to your episodes. We all are looking forward to your episodes.
All right. Well.
Yeah. Even Joe Escoda, who's in California, our other producer, is looking forward to your show too.
Cool. Well, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
very grateful, very appreciative for the opportunity to come on the show and share with everyone. So
Yeah, and then definitely I know that this won't be the last time because as you said, you'll still share more about your testimonies
yeah,
in other episodes.
I was trying to give a blanket coverage.
A blanket, yeah.
Just
okay.
You're talking about maybe 15 years of sinning.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm 35 years old, so technically that's 35 years of sinning.
Yeah.
But 15 years where, I was just not living how I should, and I just wasn't the best person I should be. And just being very irresponsible and selfish, and not caring if I hurt my parents' feelings or whatever the case might be. And I just felt like I had something coming, some sort of retribution, some sort of moment of redemption for having been blessed with this great upbringing and this great household and all these opportunities, and to just be like so casually unappreciative of all the blessings God gave me the first time around. So he gave me a second chance. He pulled me from the fire, he redeemed me, washed me in the blood.
A second chance, and even more beautiful than a second chance, is a new beginning.
A new beginning, yes.
Yep. He gave you a new beginning, out of all that darkness, yes. All that, nightmare.
Yep.
And now, we're free. But it's up to us to take that step forward, as, our pastor said in church. He gave an illustration of these birds that were locked up in a cage.
Yeah,
and then somebody opened up the lock of the cage so that the birds could fly away. But what did the birds do? Instead of escaping, they just stayed inside the cage and looked at the person. Oh, we're very used to our prisons. We don't want to get out of this prison, that we're in. Like, we're very comfortable. Instead of like, go, fly away, you're free.
They sat there.
They
just
wandered
sat
out
there.
Of the cage. They wandered.
They looked longingly back and wandered back.
Wandered back in.
That was a good analogy.
Yeah. So, and also the beautiful thing that was said last Sunday is that God not only forgives your sin, but He forgives your sin as far as the east is from the west.
Yes.
And here is why I was crying on my seat when He said that. He said, notice that the Lord didn't say as the north is from the south, because the north, if you keep on going north, you'll eventually end up in the south. But the east, if you keep on going east, you'll never hit west. You'll keep on going east. You'll keep on going east.
Very
or
interesting.
if you'll go west, you'll keep on going west.
Yes.
You'll never hit the east.
Yeah.
And it said in the Psalms that the Lord has taken away your sins as far as the east is from the west.
Yeah.
Powerful.
Yeah,
Power.
It's like an infinite separation.
Yeah. Like I was just there, like having oh my gosh, it's almost like I ended up watching a chick flick and I ended up crying. So that's what happened to me last Sunday. Was just, oh my gosh.
That was yesterday.
Sean, yeah, that was Sean.
Oh.
Yeah, Pastor Sean, Central Christian.
Because I was there for the one the previous Sunday.
Yeah.
And that was the one where he talked about the Falcons.
The Falcons, yeah. Oh, that was Judd. Yeah, that was Judd who said that. But then yesterday, because everything is tied in now, we're doing Uncaged.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, the series, the book that Judd wrote. Yeah.
Have you got that book yet?
Yes, I actually I went to Central Live, and I had the privilege of receiving that book for free. They were giving it away for free.
Oh, cool.
So it's really good. It's really a powerful book. Although now, like, I need to finish it up. I'm going to finish that book.
I definitely want to check that book out. Yeah.
Yes, and so
I think a lot of it applies to what I went through. For me specifically.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
Sure anybody can glean from it.
Oh yeah. Like and like even me too. My sexual brokenness, my sexual addiction and all that. Like I'm very open about it, you know, and I'm still, you know, once I stumble and fall, I still share it to people, because if you live, I can't possibly live my life, what do you call this, in secret, because God sees me. And there's something powerful that Sean says. We don't have secrets. Our secrets have us.
Yes.
It's the other way around.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
It's the secrets that control us.
Yeah.
We don't control her. Yeah. So that's really powerful. That's why I was thinking of okay. So do I still have a few minutes? Okay, so thank you, Charles, for sharing our testimony. Thank you so much.
Again, for having me on the show.
Yeah, it was quite a privilege, and we're looking forward to Saved by Grace under Charles Lane.
Cool, all right.
And that's going to be like really awesome. Now, I would like to share with you, if my directoire will be able to pull those images for me. I have some images of Prince Charming and Cinderella. I've been watching Cinderella for these past few days now, over and over again, and I've been like crying and crying.
Oh, you had mentioned the remake?
Yes, not the cartoon version, because